Good morning, guys. Critic is in the streets of Georgetown, and 3 accused just moments ago came to the Georgetown Magistrates Court to answer charges of murder. Seeing the internet connection around here is a disaster. So, okay, you guys see it? Right? Once you see. I'm just outside the Georgetown Magistrates Court, and 3 suspects who have been accused of the murder of the Henry Buys came to the Magistrates Court moments ago and was charged. So I'm now leaving the Magistrates Court. And 2 of the accused are claiming their innocence. I have a video recording. If you go to Daybreak News, you'll see a video recording of them just moments ago claiming they're innocent. One of them claimed the one known as Maga claimed he never crossed the Borby's Bridge yet. 38 years of age, and he never crossed the Borby's Bridge. But you get jail. Yeah, brother. So a lot of reporters are waiting to get an opportunity to see the last individual. 2 individuals have already been charged and taken away, and 2 suspects, and 1 is still within the Magistrates Court. And I'll be posting up another video where 2 of the suspects are claiming that the police asked them to give statement and they don't know nothing. One of them claim he just get a little catch with a little weed in his hand. We got another matter this morning which is supposed to happen at the Providence Court. So, just to bring clarity to Guyanese, since Guyanese get confused at any little thing. I know just now time to some reporters and you realize they're confused souls. These individuals have all been implicated by family members or associates of some sort. The police ain't gonna pick up some people and say, well, IED's murder the Henry Buys. 2 of these individuals, 2 out of the 3 suspects were arrested on the night the Henry Buys body was found because they were said to be walking around the community with a gun in their possession. Right? 2 out of the 3 were arrested. The police did not have any evidence, so they released them. Right? Very straight and simple. Again, a man is innocent until proven guilty. That is how the system works. So like we should not make him guilty as a result of what we know, he should not be innocent as a result of what he said. Upon all the evidence being presented in the court, then we look and say, well, here, this thing makes sense or it makes sense. So far, one of the suspects have confessed to the police, and I must congratulate the police for a job well done. Since this is something that has been a burden to the Henry family, the brutal murder of the Henry boys, and it's been a burden to the country in light of the fact some politicians have chosen to use this for their political gain and to create racial confusion. It is now a case whereas it is clear that they are suspects. The Guyana Police Force has sufficient evidence to have caused the DPP to direct charges against these suspects. There is also video and written confession. It is also a case whereas the police didn't go and look for these guys and pick them. They were directed to the police by family members of these suspects and associates. Monkeys showed a family member where he killed the boys them through the dam when he was in a vehicle. He also told an individual who was reading a Stabrook paper with the photographs of the Henry boys inside, he also told that individual that we killed them. Right? Now the Guyana Police Force, Civil Investigation Department, Criminal Investigation Department, has to do a proper job in ensuring that they provide the evidence that they have attained and ensuring that there's a prosecution. Right? Just so y'all know, and everybody get mixed up. Yes, somebody asked, did the confessor say? Let me go it over how this thing happened. 3 boys, of which are known to each other. One from Blackbush, Yakasari Blackbush. Another from Zealot Essequibo, East Bank Essequibo. And another who just was telling me where he's from, I can't remember. Right? Borbies area. Went to Borbies in the backlands of Cotton Tree area to plant marijuana. Right, Nana brother, thanks. Right? They've been to plant marijuana. The 3 persons who were accused of the Henry boys murders. They went to plant marijuana in the backlands of the Cotton Tree and other village, the areas, the backlands. Right? They go for plant weed. One time they let the plant, they set up the weed and so on. When they went back, they found that the weed was sprayed on with a herbicide, namely Gramaxone. Right? There. They said they smell it. One body has confessed. So the person said they smell the Gramaxone. Upon that, they ventured off, the 3 suspects ventured off the next marijuana farm where they know another individual planting marijuana. They ventured off there with the intention of asking the person that knew anybody. When they were on their way there, this I am telling you is as a result of a video recorded confession. The evidence, or what I'm presenting to you, is as a result of a video recorded confession done by one of the suspects. Right? So while the 3 suspects are venturing from the marijuana farm that get burned down by a herbicide, not fire, it was sprayed on And herbicides burns the plants. So all the plants get brown. Like it gets sunburned. While they were venturing to another farm to find out what was going on, they were met by the other farmers, marijuana farmer by the way, workers who beat them up, cuff them up, slap them up, say y'all chop down we wheat farm. They said no, we ain't chop down y'all wheat farm, come see what happened to we wheat farm. They then went back with the individuals, visited the wheat farm and show them what wheat farm get burned down to. Wheat farm, somebody spray herbicide and damage up wheat farm, Grammar Zone. The workers who confronted and assaulted them, accosted them, tell them what you got to come and talk to the boss man. They did so. They got to explain to the boss man. The workers said, boss, we see them by the farm, spray down to the farm got damaged. The boss man for the other farm tell them they got 2 little black biters dead back here making trouble. He did not tell them name. They did not know name. They didn't know who the individuals are. All they know is 2 little black biters. They stayed at the camp. This is happening around the 4th of September. They stayed at the camp that they went to explain to the other individual what's going on. They stayed at the camp that night. They said they eat chota. Right? When the confessor woke up in the morning, he hear attacking. He hear one of the accused saying, man, me I tell you, we farm get damaged and you a laugh. And then he heard shouting and hollering. He come out with a cutlass and he see 2 of the accused chopping the 2 Henry boys, which he identified by the facial appearance. The police show you back as these is the boys them. Yes, he identified by the clothes they were wearing. In his confession, he said they got cut off jeans, then cut up jeans, and it cut off. Right? That's how we identify them. The 2 accused who were chopping the 2 Henry boys tell he, if you in a chapter, well, we can do the same thing to you. Right? He then chopped them some more about the body, and he chopped one of them and an X in one of them head. You understand? Simple. Very straightforward. Now the police don't know all about this when they hold the Henry, when they found the Henry boys murdered. The villagers and the community policing group and the police held on to 2 of these suspects after villagers said they were walking around in the community with a gun. A gun was later found. 2 of the suspects were held and released because nothing could have linked them to the gun and no evidence was there to link them to anything. They were released. After being released, one of them was heading back to his home in Essequibo, East Bank Essequibo, Zealot, in a vehicle with a family member. When he passed the area, the persons that they were passing through a number of police roadblocks, soldier roadblocks, there were problems on the road. They could not go right away, but when they were going back, one of the suspects who was now confessed showed a dam and said, "This is where we killed the 2 boys." The family member told the suspect, the police should have killed y'all because y'all are only embarrassed Abby. Right? Very straightforward. Now, how the police know about the first suspect, the second suspect, the third suspect? The police know about the first suspect who has confessed. The police know about the first suspect based on the fact that a family member said, this boy tell me he killed them 2 boys. The family member came forward with a heavy heart Now, in confirming that he did that, or he said that, the police spoke to a few other people. One of individuals said, yes, I was reading a Starbrook News a day, and Monkey tell me, and me do the work, I be these killed by. Right? Whether boastfully or remorsefully, he confessed. Before he confessed to the police, he confessed to other individuals. Now, upon making that confession, he was taken into custody. He was interrogated. At one time, he denied everything. And then in a video confession, he went through the whole process of how it transpired, what it transpired. All that I am telling you now has been recorded on a video confession as to what transpired with the Henry Boys murder. Now, to make it clear, at no time did he suggest was anything other than a retaliation for the damaging of the marijuana farm. And it shows that the Henry Boys were at the wrong place at the wrong time when they were brutally murdered. Because it is likely they did not know about the marijuana farm or what was going on in the back there. But two youth man go to find groundnuts over spray down farm. Two youth man go thief some weed and try to sell it. They not gonna try to kill marijuana farm like if there's police. Right? Now individuals are suggesting that these boys were a fight. Who said they didn't fight? They got chops all over the body. Somebody obviously is gonna raise their hand and black and this and if you gonna chop them. They had smoked marijuana at the time. The confessor said they were smoking marijuana at the time of the attack on the Henry Boys. Right? How? Everybody asking how. The police say know these, but the police hold them and lose them. Don't know nothing about them. Didn't realize that it was them. It is as a result of tacking up after. Either remorsefully or boastfully. Monkey said, Abilis kill their boys. Right? Just to bring clarity. At no time in the recorded, video recorded confession did they suggest it was motivated by some form of racism or political motive. If you listen to the guys them, you realize they ain't really in tune with a country and its development and all. They smoke weed and live and survive. Smoke weed and thief. One of the suspects, the one who claimed that he's innocent, that he never came to Georgia, he never crossed the Borby's Bridge, was accused of killing his father at the age of 14. Is known in the community of Yakasari, Blackbush Folder, to be a menace. Is known to have a gun. Right? Just for clarity. We ain't making no accusation, we lay no facts. Who is who? Today charges are to be laid against MAGA, namely Vinod, who is accused of the murder of the Henry Boys. He was charged for murder. He claims his innocence. He claims he never crossed the Borby's Bridge. 34 years of age, never come out of Yakwasari. But yet again, he had multiple run-ins with the law. In video that I have just received from the court, MAGA claimed he never crossed the Borby's Bridge. Now it is highly unlikely that you would be a murder accused and get yourself into the legal system where it's custody with the police and never cross the Borby's Bridge. Because although Borby's has a prison, seriously remanded prisoners have to come to Camp Street, have to come to Georgetown. now have and would most likely go to Lusignan prison. Right? Just so you know. So all of that we'll be looking into. While the court needs leave from the media or space, so to speak. So yeah, I can understand. You can't discuss a matter that is before the court. But you could discuss facts outside. You can't discuss the matter how and when and evidence. But what we can discuss is the individuals. Who are they? We can discuss about their life, the past, the background. One of them, yes, you get catch with the weed. That was about it. But obviously you get catch with something when the police looking for you. Right? So 3 wheat farmers were charged this morning for the Henry Boys murders. And a lot of people would like for the continuation of unrest in this country as a result of the lies that were perpetuated by politicians to suggest that the Henry Boys murders were racial and political. People like the divide, people like the problem, and people from both sides, I must say. Because a lot of people want to harass too. They mean for it done. The one who want to harass. You understand? Then I mean for it done. The police, last night I asked, and the police are still investigating the Harish Boy's murder, the Harish Boy murder, and are trying to figure out what is going on. Let me I want to talk to this my mother, man, but oh God, I feel so bad for she. Do you guys want to talk to the boy mother Miss Reynolds, who lost her son on the highway? I just can't handle these things. It really tells on me. So let me I'm going to get the mother of the boy who was killed on the Linden Highway in the accident, and we can sit and talk with her. Exactly, at Critic. A high-profile attorney should represent those accused. No, we can get clarity with all the cases. But again, even in how it transpired, the Henry Boy's murder happened before the Harish Boy murder. And it is suggested. Now, you can't ask what happened to the Harish Boy. And the Harish Boy murder seems to have been a retaliation. A misguided retaliation for the Henry Boy's murder. So you're looking at different cases. You can't ask one to the Harish Boy murder when you're dealing with the Henry Boy's accused. You gotta deal with one thing at a time. Me want to talk to Mr. Reynolds now, man. I come have a look at the. We gotta do something. We gotta do a separate piece, right? I want to think about it, and it's real. It's been real upsetting to that woman. It's not easy for her, right? So I'll take my leave this morning. I'm just coming here. You see, Miss Reynolds. Is a very close family friend of mine, and at times when we have problems. One time we spoke to her, and she would have guided us. And she knows my ex, she knows the kids. We used to work in close proximity one time. So this is not only a matter like matters I normally look at, but it is a little close to home. This is like family, right? So all right, I'll be coming to you live if the opportunity presents itself from the Providence Magistrates Court, where charges are to be laid against an individual who had an accident on the Linden Highway and caused the death of one of the young Reynolds. Right? So you guys take care. Peace out. The boys for the Henry Boys murder have been charged. Two individuals are claiming innocence, but the evidence is overwhelmingly against them. I have the video footage where I put up where they claiming evidence where one has claimed he never crossed the Borby's bridge. It's the first time he was brought across by the police, and that alone is a telling story, because when you talk one lie, obviously you've spoken many lies, right? So the Guyanese Critic coming to you from Providence on my morning live, and hoping to bring further updates for you.